Hi guys, I'm Shmi and we are back in England because I'm going to be going today to a new event, Icons by the Lake. We're joining Auto Iconica because I'm going to be driving in something cool that's not here yet, but you can see there are some very special cars behind me that I'm about to take a wander around that are going to be going in convoy to today's event. I can actually hear the car in question arriving, the Koenigsegg CCR. So I'm going to be jumping behind the wheel today of that car. So we'll have a look in a second. Nose lift just sitting down there. But let's take a quick wander around what else is joining. 12C, 575 Maranello, and the gorgeous Ferrari F40 alongside a lovely dark blue CCX. If you can hear me over the top of the car, Koenigsegg moving around. Let's move back through. We've got a Scuderia. We've got a 360 Modena, a Jag XJ220. And I actually drove here just now in the Focus RS, which I had left here in the UK. I'm going to be taking it back to Germany in a couple of days' time, so I'll be driving the Focus RS home. Well, that is why I left the car here in England when the Schmini had problems, because I need that car to drive out of London today. I'm using it again tomorrow, I'm using it the next day, and then I'm driving it to Germany with some more stuff in the boot. So it was quite important to leave it here, otherwise it was going to be a whole world of pain. And as it happens, driving here, I've just rolled over 1,000 miles, so the Focus RS is now run in, which means sport mode and lots of fun, and pops of bangs and crackles, and things can happen from now, which is awesome fun, so I'm very excited about that. So, let's head over, take a look at the CCR. The CCR's just having a quick wash before we get to have a proper look at it, but this is an RS NGT, rapid thing, 964 with a factory roll cage and buckets from the word go. It looks pretty cool in that colour as well. Car's all setting off, getting ready to go. Alright then, let us close the door, start the car up. There we come to life. Okay then, so I haven't really had time to talk about the car before I have jumped in, but we're in. CCR 2005, manual, 4.7 litre twin charged V8. Let's turn the radio off. Over 800 horsepower. This is an Evo, so it's been upgraded. This is going to be insane. I've driven a few Koenigsegg's before, but let's go mega times ahead. Alright, let's pull out, and I'm going to put the lift system up, so excuse the beeping in the background. But obviously we have a very low, expensive front splitter, left-hand drive car, no power steering, lots to learn. Be very, very careful with, but we're cruising out behind a Jag XJ220. There are definitely worse ways to start a morning convoy. Take it easy as we roll out over these bumps. This car's just come back from the factory from a complete rebuild, so it's been heavily, heavily upgraded. Out onto the road, lift system down. Now then. Okay, get a glimpse of the power. The car feels huge, but this is obviously pretty special. Not every day you get to drive a Koenigsegg. Oh, it's ridiculous. It just feels like there's some sort of monumentous power available. Oh boy, and away we go. We've made it to the event, and what a drive that was. But of course, before we set off, I didn't really show you very much of the car. So let's take a walk around it right now. The 2005 Koenigsegg CCR. The first generation of Koenigsegg's were the CC8 and then the CCR. So this is like the facelift of the first model. 2005 car, so it's 11 years old. 6-speed manual, 4.7 litre V8, over 800 horsepower, twin supercharged, twin charged. I love that word. And this car has just come back from the factory, so it's been upgraded in loads of ways. ways, and one of the most noticeable is this rear wing, the two-piece carbon ring with the metal end plates. You've got lots of exposed carbon around the car, in particular here on the side intake, and the two-tone wheels, the black and silver wheels, the black and diamond cut wheels, make it look sort of very reminiscent almost of the Tre Vita, of which only 2 were ever built, but a special edition of the CCR. But I mean, it's a spectacular machine. It's a spaceship. It's a true spaceship. And in terms of event to drive and drama and excitement and all round just craziness when you take a car like this out, the Koenigseggs are just, to me, in a pretty different league to anything else. I mean, one of my favourite ever days was driving in the Jaguar R, and I've been out in the 1-to-1 and the Koenigsegg Regera, the new car. But any opportunity to jump behind the wheel of one of these is not an opportunity you turn down. What an amazing thing to be able to do. So I hope I can sort of share a bit of that with you, even though only a very little drive today. The Koenigsegg CCR, but thanks have to go to both the owner and Auto Iconica, where the car is up for sale as well, as it happens. But what a crazy day. So let's go take a little look around at what else is going on here today. Speciale, Scuderia, tons of cars, Ferraris, Porsches, Dino. Oh, there's some interesting cars here. That's not very common over here at all. GT3 RS, NSX, we've got a Vanquish as we come further down. This is quite a mix of cars as we come through, all organised in sort of next to no time at all. We've got a little lineup. Oh, we've got a GT4 down there, an Evora at the end. Come through, got another GT4, TVR, squeeze through. You can see another Scuderia tucked in just over there. Yet another GT4 over that away. And those keep coming up. Oh, hello. That's quite special. Not the R8 Spider. This chap. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Keep coming through. These are the cars, obviously, from this morning. The 12C. 355 Spider. Let's make our way back up towards that F50, because that is a cracking car. Come through the crowd. This event's all been organised in a very short amount of time, but look at this. 399 in the world. Spectacular machine. 50 CG. Stunning. And you know what? I'm going to go and bounce to the 675 LT next to it, actually, just to show you that, because that's quite an interesting one. Monaco plate, but it's an all-black car with a scoop and gold wheels and black painted body parts, no carbon visible. And even the LT badge painted in gold to match the wheels. MSO all the way. Come around and check out the back. Cool blue exhaust pipes. We like that. Oh, look at the gold toggles inside. So you've got the gold, if you can see any of that. It's very cool. And even down there on the drive, neutral, reverse buttons as well. Cool. Keep wandering up. Past all the cars.
First deliveries were in 2002.
Yeah. And the LT here.
Hey.
Good. 911, 911, 911, R8 GT. Focus ST, F12, 650 Spider, Scuderia. Cars everywhere. Let's come up and look at this, because this is cool. Yellow GT3 RS. Nice. That's a PTS, Porsche Painter Sample. That's a good looker. So, as you can see, quite a lot going on here. We'll see if some of the other cars come in, go out, and see what's generally where the day takes us.
I like that. Very nice.
Where?
Yeah, same colour.
been a great event so far, but we're now going to jump back into the CCR for another little drive as we make our way back towards picking up the Focus RS. I'm never going to say no to a little opportunity to jump again behind the wheel of the Koenigsegg. Back in the car, let me video how you start it. So we turn on the ignition, which you do by pressing that central button, and then ignition, and then you press it again, and away you go. Okay then, and away we go. So mechanical to drive, but the reward that comes from it, noise, with the shifts, it feels like a complete spaceship. It's a UFO thing, it's not a car. Such thing as a peaceful driver here. You're not going to be able to hear yourself think, you're not going to be able to have a conversation, and you definitely have to be concentrating about the drive because it is so involving when you're at the wheel. Just like thinking about the size of it, the gears, the sort of immense mechanical feel of everything to do with driving it. But it's pretty rewarding when you're getting it. Return to base, and what an insane experience that is. You put your foot down, the power starts delivering, it builds up, and it just launches you into another galaxy. It is literally like a spaceship. It is crazy how much performance there is, and it is so raw in the way you drive it. The mechanical feel of the gearbox clunks into place, and the car just, you feel everything. It's so light, it's 100 kilos lighter than the CCX, but the experience and involvement, driver involvement, the event of it, the drama of it is just bonkers. I mean, trying to compare it to something modern like an LT is just something truly impossible to do. You can't really make that comparison. So a thanks has to go to the owner who is now selling the car through Auto Iconica for inviting me down and letting me have a go in the CCR today. Not my first time driving an egg, but an amazing, amazing day doing it. Now just going to head over back to the Focus RS though, catch up with that for a moment. And we come back past the F40. Let's take a quick look in here. You've got the gated gear shifter. Just look around, everything is like lightweight, stripped out mentalness. You've got the carbon seats, the carbon sills, carbon doors. This thing, twin turbo V8. I've never driven one, but I certainly hope one day that is gonna be on the cards because everyone raves about it as a driving experience. And well, they still look mega. That's not exactly a new car, it looks awesome. To wrap us up though, this chap, I've done over 1,000 miles. It's ready to rock and roll. We're running. We're gonna have some fun now. Open up sport mode, get lots of pops and cracks and burbles and bumbles and all sorts of fun things going on from it. And in fact, I'm gonna be taking this over to the ring. Had 1,000 miles on the way here. Over to the Nürburgring, where maybe I'll even take it around the ring. I think this is a pretty appropriate car for it. So that's coming up. Yeah, I think I explained that earlier, but it really is a car for all purposes. It's just brilliant. Can be used for everything, practical, lots of seats, but still a really, really fun drive. So very, very happy with this choice and can't wait to get it there and have my 4 Schmee plate cars together at Ring Garage. But tomorrow, while I'm here in the UK, I'm going for a test drive in something I am personally very, very excited about. British car. Maybe you can take a guess what it's going to be. A first drive for me, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing that one with you before I take this back over to Germany. But that is it for today. Thank you everyone. I hope you've enjoyed watching the sort of just taking part in Icons by the Lake, driving in the Koenigsegg. That's it for now though. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.